made too many compromises already. Too many retreats. They invade our space, and we fall back. They assimilate entire worlds, and we fall back. Not again. The line must be drawn here. This far, no farther.
Recently, Reddit has quarantined the MGTOW Reddit. I am not the biggest fan of MGTOW, as you should know if you've watched any number of my videos. But the MGTOW community is certainly not a hate movement, in my opinion, as toxic as it is. The incel community Reddit was taken down as well a few years back, and that is a bit more debatable whether it's a hate movement or not. It did have a hateful or deranged minority that was ranting against women, but that was actually only a minority of incels. There was a lot of hysteria about incel violence, incel terrorism in the media a few years back, when none of the reported cases were ever proved as being perpetuated by incels. So, but there seems to be a double standard with Reddit here. That's the problem I have with this. The problem I have is that hateful feminist Reddits still get to remain up, while hate group Reddits get taken down on quarantine, like Sargon Ricard's Reddit. And yes, he does have a lot of white nationalists and crypto-fascists on his Reddit and on his YouTube channel. But by any ethical standards, they're no worse than feminists. In fact, I consider the average feminist to be a lot worse than the average right-wing racist. Now, one of the more extreme examples of a feminist Reddit is the Pink Pill feminist Reddit. And it's trying to pass itself off as satire. It says in the disclaimer, oh, this is a satire kink group. But it's not. That's just a lie. It's actually just a hate group trying to spread hatred against men. Laughing at male rape victims. Celebrating men catching diseases. All sorts of nasty stuff. And here's the thing. Men just passively take this abuse. We've always passively taken abuse from women as a collective. We've just taken it. Falsely accused of rape, having less rights than women, affirmative action, getting pushed out the job market, getting pushed out higher education. And there has to be a line in the sand drawn somewhere, right? It's got to be drawn somewhere. And it's about time we started trying to get corporations to enforce their own hate speech policies onto women. Just because it's a group of women running on Reddit, it doesn't mean they get to be exempt from the rules. If there's going to be hate speech Reddit's taken down, ones run by females have got to be taken down. It's simple as that. If this is not the case, that just means men are second-class citizens who are fair game for abuse, who are part of a lower caste, and they're never going to have equal rights to women, and they're never going to improve their plight. It's as simple as that. So I've created a change.org petition to try and get Reddit to remove this Pink Pill feminist Reddit. It's just subreddit. It's just got to go. It's got to go. Women have got to learn that they can't show open contempt for men in public spaces. They can't show hatred for them. They've got to learn they're human beings, not extra humans. That they're held to the same standards. And they've got to learn that men are not subhumans who are fair game for abuse. You know, men have got to stop strongman posturing, this free speech nonsense, or going, look at these silly feminists. It's not working. We've got to crush feminism, and the first step to crushing feminism is to set some precedents of feminist hate groups getting pushed back. Let's try and remove the feminist hate group Pink Pill feminism from Reddit. Over and out.
To hell with you, and to hell with Stone!
Try to stay calm, Benny.
No, I'm tired of being calm. Calm never got me a damn thing.
I'm warning you, Benny, if you don't stop this, I'm going to call the police.
You go ahead, call them! Call anybody you want. They can't do anything to me. Not anymore, and nor can any of you. I'm a human.